Good day everyone. Today, let us begin with conceptualization and operationalization in research. These two steps are essential because they help us turn abstract ideas into something measurable and usable in both quantitative and qualitative studies. Conceptualization is the process of defining what we mean by a concept. In social science, many of the things we study, like happiness, power, or social inequality, are abstract. They do not have a single universal definition. So, researchers, we must be clear about how we are using a concept in our study. For example, if we are studying social class, do we mean income level, educational background, or occupation? Each of these captures a different aspect of the concept. Once we have conceptualized our idea, we move to the operationalization, which is about translating that concept into specific indicators or measures. In other words, operationalization answers the question, how will I measure this concept in practice? For example, if we define academic performance as a concept, we might operationalize it by looking at grade point averages, exam score, or even teachers' evaluation. In quantitative research, operationalization often involves assigning numbers to concepts so that they can be statistically analyzed. In qualitative research, operationalize might mean identifying themes, behavior, or narratives that will represent the concept in real-life setting. In mixed method, both strategies are combined. The importance of conceptualization and operationalization is that they ensure clarity, consistency, and compatibility. Without them, our research would remain vague and our finding would not be meaningful. In short, conceptualization defines what we are studying, while operationalization defines how we are going to study it. Together, they provide the foundation for rigorous and reliable research. Now, let us turn to the measurement and scaling, two crucial steps in the research design. Measurement is the process of systematically assigning values or numbers to represent a concept. It allows us to capture data that can be analyzed and compared. For example, if we want to measure job satisfaction, we might ask participants to rate their satisfaction on a scale from 1 to 5. In quantitative research, measurement gives us precision and the ability to apply statistical tests. In qualitative research, measurement may be less about numbers and more about coding categories, identifying the theme, or classifying the behaviors. In mixed method, measurement can involve both numerical scores and descriptive narratives. Scaling is a specific form of measurement that involves creating a continuum along which people, objects, or events can be placed. For example, the Likert scale is one of the most widely used. It asks respondents whether they strongly agree, are neutral, disagree, or strongly disagree with a statement. Scaling allows us not just to measure if something is present, but also how much of its present. There are also different levels of measurement. Nominal scale, which classify data into categories without order, like gender or ethnicity. Ordinal scales, which rank data such as level of education. Interval scales, which measure differences with equal units but not true zero, such as temperature in Celsius. Ratio scale, which include a true zero, such as income or age. Why is measurement and scaling important? Because they determine the type of analysis we can perform and the strength of conclusion we can draw. Poor measurement leads to weak result, while strong measurement allows for more valid and reliable insight. In essence, measurement is about capturing information and scaling is about structuring it in a way that make analysis more meaningful. Reliability, validity, and generalizability. Finally, let us discuss about these three factors, right? Okay, these three key criteria can determine the quality of research. Reliability refers to consistency. A reliable measure is one that produces the same result under consistent condition. For example, if a student takes the same math test twice under similar circumstances, a reliable test will yield similar scores. In qualitative research, reliability might mean consistency in how data is coded or interpreted. Validity refers to accuracy. Whether we are truly measuring what we intend to measure. For instance, if we claim to measure stress, but our question only asks about sleep patterns, our measure may not fully capture the concept of stress. There are different types of validity, such as face validity, construct validity, and external validity, all of which ensure that our conclusions are sound. Generalizability refers to the extent to which findings can be applied beyond the specific study sample. In quantitative research, generalizability is often achieved through large representative samples. In qualitative research, generalizability is less about number and more about the richness of description, which allows readers to see how findings may apply in similar contexts. In mixed method, generalizability can be strengthened by combining statistical breadth and qualitative depth. These three criteria work together. Reliability ensures consistency, validity ensures accuracy, and generalizability ensures broader applicability. Without them, our research findings may lack credibility or usefulness. To sum up, reliability is about consistency, validity is about truthfulness, and generalizability is about the reach of the conclusion. Together, they are pillars of trustworthy research.